Hi everybody, this is Braden with 4GLTEGuys, here to do an unboxing and review of the Samsung Stratosphere, a device that Verizon's had for a little while, but still definitely worth unboxing, based on the fact that the Stratosphere is actually the only device to have a, and by device I of course mean 4G device, to have a full slide-out physical QWERTY keyboard. Go ahead and set that aside. For convenience, I've gone ahead and put in the battery and actually bypass the activation since we won't be inserting a SIM card today. In the box, you get your micro USB cable, you get the AC adapter, and you get information about the warranty and mastering your device. For the most part, that's pretty useless. And then you get, obviously your cool box. But more on the phone. We're going to go ahead and zoom in and shut off the light. Oh, kind of dark there. Typical for Samsung devices, the unlock key is right here on the side of the device. Also, kind of slow. Typical TouchWiz puzzle to unlock, which is novel, but not the most professional. But who's really paying attention to that? As you can see, with with the standard OLED display that Samsung is using on a lot of their mid-range devices, this has a resolution of 480 by 800 pixels. It's a 4-inch diagonal display. And I'm sorry, it's actually a Super AMOLED display, not just a standard AMOLED. Currently running Gingerbread version 2.3. This has a 1 gigahertz Samsung Cortex Hummingbird processor. Pretty mid-range these days, but plenty fast to keep up with anything you might want to do. As you can see, I'm just kind of zipping through here to show. It looks like my camera is showing just a little bit of lag. That's really not actually happening here on the actual screen. This comes with a disappointing available internal storage of 2.2 gigabytes, and then it also comes with a 4 gig micro SD card. Yes, which is also upgradable to the 32 gigabytes. So all the heavy media users are probably going to want to either invest in or simply switch over their old SD cards. Let's see, has a battery rating of 8 hours of max talk time, standby at 212 hours max, which is 8.8 days. It's a lithium-ion battery. Standard for Android, this is probably going to be quite a bit less. Expect to carry around a charger with you. The nice thing though is, again, the slide-out QWERTY keyboard here. It's a nice size. It spans the whole length of the phone. Nice large buttons. They're very evenly spaced. A slight curve here on the edges, which I don't really notice. I tend to not be interested in devices with physical keyboards, just based on the fact that I use Swipe, which, if I remember correctly, is also available on here. Yes, yep. Comes with Swipe also for those of you that only want the keyboard sometimes for writing long papers and very long emails where you're taking over the entire taking over the entire department or something like that. I don't really know. I'd never really send that really long of emails on my device. This is a cell phone, not a computer. But very responsive keyboard. Very responsive. It's backlit. Seems like the backlight is fairly short. I'm sure that's something you can change in the settings. You also have access to your standard short keys. You have home, menu, back, and search right here. You have a designated smiley face. Oh, there we go. You get happy, sad, winking, tongue sticking out. Man, they're so creative with these. Oh, there we go. Money mouth. I don't know what that really means, but it's available for you. which is always good. Better to have more than less. Camera on here is it's a 1.3 megapixel front-facing camera, so that you can use Skype, Vlingo, different front-facing camera uses. Definitely a real important feature is the fact that you can take those Facebook pictures of yourself. It also has a 5 megapixel autofocus camera on the rear with a single LED flash, so it'll work just fine for taking pictures. Probably not to the point where you're going to want to totally replace your handheld camera with this, but it'll definitely work for just about everything. All in all, it's a really cool device just based on the fact that it does have that calculator. I'm sorry, not the calculator. I mean, it obviously has a calculator, but the fact that it does have that slide-out QWERTY keyboard definitely makes this the only device that Verizon has 4G-wise with that keyboard feature. So there's, this is kind of your option if you have to have your physical keyboard. All in all, a very good device. A lot of people are very happy with it. A little ho-hum in terms of specs, but unless you're a huge tech user or really geeky with following phones, that's not really going to be a huge issue. All in all, nice feel, a little bit thicker, but all around a very good phone. I'm sure a lot of people are going to really enjoy this. So this is Braden with 4GLTE guys, and I'm out.